Hey, if you enjoyed this video, could you please like, comment, and share this video? I would really appreciate it, and it would really help this channel.
The world is a monumentally big place. Several island leaders banded together under a single banner, calling themselves the World Order. Upon their ship, they rule over the entire world. To prevent the chaos from reigning again, all island travel was made illegal. This is the story of how one band of friends managed to change the world. He should be ready by now. Welcome back to the land of the living, Captain Genrix. Genrix of the 45th Invasion Squad, reporting for duty, sir. Captain Phineas Dorsal, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. I wish we could have met under better circumstances, but both you and I have been reassigned for a special mission to— Wait! Before you continue any further! Man's uniform is not up to code! Realize that young Navy soldiers like yourself have a lot on their plate and plenty to do. However, you must always try to look professional for everyone around you. Otherwise, there is a sense of ununity amongst the ranks. Please, try to be careful with your uniform moving forward. This day is saved once again by Sir Genrix, the knightly hero! Ha ha! Genrix? We are being recruited for a special assignment by Admiral Charms. What? An admiral? Why did you say so? Let's go, man! So what is the debrief on this reassignment, Captain Dorsal? Now, the details of the assignment are to be classified, but you have been selected in order to join part in a special manhunt, where only select individuals from inside and outside of the Navy are to participate in. The Admiral himself is recruiting another member, as we speak.
Ah, there you are. According to these reports, you're finally getting your casts off today. And quite an extensive damage report you have. Broken limbs, torn ligaments, bruised muscles. But it seems you finally made a full recovery. The official report says that there was an explosion of an untested weapon on the island of which you bravely sustained that damage to protect some guards. It seems Samuel Morningstar will be used as the scapegoat for this whole incident. But you and I both know this is nothing more than a ruse, a lie. The real problem was shown all throughout the world. A monster of unparalleled strength and destructive powers has surfaced in this world. A heartless, merciless creature, unlike anything the world has seen in hundreds of years. And, to make things worse, it was shown throughout the world of taking down an angel. And not just any angel. The very child who would inherit his father's throne. The people may have even lost their faith. You may have failed this time. But I can offer you a chance to redeem yourself. To prove to not only yourself, but to the rest of the world that no one messes with the crown. What do you say, Mr. Lord Morningstar? Nothing beats some citrus with a shot of brandy after a job well done. The kid could have handled it easily, but I also heard that there was a fatality. Yes, but death happens. Don't you think it's a little much for them young sprouts? On the contrary, I would recommend they are my third strongest force.
Really? Only 3? Then who's the other 2?
It all depends on where you're judging from. If you're looking for just working together as a cohesive unit, then I'm afraid that my Wonder Guard surpasses those little boys in leaps and bounds. They're a lot like those toony gents. Weird, different islands, varying personalities, but they've learned how to work together as a cohesive unit. I would dare to say that I would have trusted this mission to them if it wasn't for the Child of Chaos. But in terms of sheer brute strength and determination and willpower, I would say HMJ. Though he's more of a loner, I've never seen him work well with others. But he could take down an entire nation in a single night with just his strength alone. If you factor out the Child of Chaos entirely, then those 2 would be probably better than the little gent boys. But the little gent boys aren't entirely without their skills, abilities, and even power. But one thing is for certain, as long as the child remains, then the entire world will be eventually brought to its knees. The New World Order will be forced to act. It will be a world war without end.
It's really unfair, isn't it? When I met him, he didn't really seem like that bad of a kid. He's just a little wide-eyed, innocent. And yet he'll be relentlessly hounded just for his mere existence.
You and I are both well aware that is the fate of Children of Chaos. Just on this one mission alone, in fact, he's already shaken the world down to its core. It's only a matter of time before he and everyone he'd ever known and loved will be targeted.
Hang on, I'm coming. Hello? Ah, Quacko! It's been a while. How's it been? Oh, that sounds absolutely scary. I hope you're alright. Oh, water people. Oh, that sounds like fun. Oh, I hope he didn't get too hurt when you threw him. Oh, I'm glad to see that Skipper's having a good time too. Well, enjoy your time at the beach. Oh, you're not there anymore? Oh, where are you? Well, that sounds lovely. Yes, I understand. Please, have fun with your new friends. I'll see you when you arrive back. Bye-bye. Yes, I love you too. It sounds like he's having a wonderful time. I almost feel bad for this Chadius fellow, not knowing what he got himself into. Or maybe what I've gotten myself into. It's only a matter of time. He'll be made into a calamity any day now. Please just don't lose yourself in who you are when the world suddenly becomes dark. I know this is important, but how long does he expect us to wait here? We should be patient, Phineas. It's an admiral, I'm sure it's a good reason.
Ah, right you are there. Sorry for the wait. I had to get our latest recruit out of his casts. Allow me to present to you Lord Morningstar, though you can know him as Michael. Assembled you all here because you all have one thing in common. You've all had direct conflict with the Child of Chaos and lost. But that will change now. Oh, forgive me, Admiral Charms, but I assume you just said Child of Chaos. Now, I admit the boy may have been strong, but blaming it on fairy tales? Oh, it's ludicrous. Oh, Lord Morningstar, I implore you. The Child of Chaos is quite real, and I'm sure it was him. He had the symbol and everything.
Indeed, not only was the boy strong, he also had some sort of mental effect. It was just in the span of a few minutes, but it felt like I was living an entirely different life. I was a boxing champion. I was rising to the top, and he was my final opponent before winning the belt. It was all so real. I actually believed it. I shook it off momentarily later, but I still can't get those images out of my head.
Okay, so he has a few oddball abilities. That doesn't make him a child of chaos. What's next? Is he going to pop out from under our beds? Regardless of if he's a child of chaos or not, he is proving to be quite the liability of late. Between the three of you, he's made the New World Order look weak, pathetic, and, most of all, incompetent. I'm here to change that. In the three of you, I will personally train you, here and now, to fight this creature. Attack me. Between the three of you, you might land a scratch.
What? I beg your pardon? You can't be serious, Admiral Charms!
Oh, I'm entirely serious. I'll take all three of you on at the same time. Need to verify where you currently stand in terms of your own individual training. Now, attack me.
But where did he?
Too slow. Okay, so if you want to play at that game,
prepare to feel the wrath of the Morning Star!
But how?
On your guards, everyone! He could attack from anywhere! So this is the power of an admiral. Ow! Ah! Ugh! Ah, he's too fast, and he's only picking up the pace! Genrix! Lord Morningstar, help me get to the water! I can fight better in there! It's Sir Genrix! Sir Genrix! And no, we should all fortify our position here, back to back! We might be able to catch him in that way! Don't you peasants give me orders! I am a Morningstar! I'll handle this myself! For pity's sake, fine, I'll do it myself! Russell, what are you doing? I told you to stay together! Ow!
This giant body of yours makes you strong, but also so very slow. So, you finally stopped slithering. No one treats a Morningstar this way. I'll make you regret the day you were...
Oh! Get off me, you big oaf! You dare lay your filthy, slithering hands upon me? I will peel the flesh and skin from your bones and turn you into a suit, you overgrown...
Temper!
He's treating us like rag dolls. We have to come up with a plan. We must fight. If we all charge him together, we can take him down.
I suppose that'll be enough for today. I've learned everything that I need to learn from all three of you, and why you lost to the Child of Chaos. Genrix, you're like a bull, charging forward, unconcerned with everything in your way. No strategy, just swing your flail and hope it lands on the target. Of course your mind was corrupted. You're not exactly a puzzle. Michael Morningstar, you ride on your family's high horse, thinking that your power is absolute and cannot be challenged. Of course, eventually someone would come along and knock you down. The nail that sticks up is the one that gets hammered. And Phineas Dorsal, when you're a literal fish out of water, all you can do is flap around pretending you're strong. But look at you. On the floor, No water in sight for you to swim in. Tell me, is this how you plan on taking down the Child of Chaos? Flapping your arms and pretending you're strong? On top of that, all three of you rely so heavily on your powers that it's become a crutch. You have raw potential but no honing of your skills. Of course the Child of Chaos would run you through. You're lucky to be alive, much less intact. Rest assured, under me, these weak spots will be nothing more than a thing of the... Admiral Charms! Admiral Charms!
Sir, I'm sorry to intrude, but there's something you should be seeing. In conclusion, the atrocities and the blatant criminal activity brought by the New World Order to our island home cannot be forgiven. We offered you peace, and you bring us death and tragedy in your wake. These crimes cannot be ignored, nor can they be swept under the rug. So, as the priestess of this island and its leader, have made the decision to sever all ties to the New World Order as a conglomerate. We will no longer be dealing with anything the New World Order has to offer. On top of that, every noble, every soldier is no longer permitted on this island. This is no longer your vacation home. This is our island home.
If I remember correctly, Gigamus was on that island. He's usually so strong, powerful. There's not many that can take him down. And I would have problems. That means only one thing. This girl has ties to the Child of Chaos. We are setting course for Aquaria.